Hello, hello. My name is Gold Vision, and today we are playing World of Warcraft. We're on the white main server. I don't think I got to play yesterday because the queue was so long. It was such a long queue, a thank you. And that's all fine. I'm not pushing myself to get to level 60 as my guild has been pretty adamant about already. I mean, I guess that's everybody's dream. Everybody's biggest
I've been expecting you.
dream around here is to...
What brings you here?
Oof. Yeah, I already did that. But not me. I mean, I like Bloodhoof Village. I don't wanna just leave this place. I'm not in a rush to get anywhere. I would like to do some instances and hang out with some friends, but that'll all happen when it happens. It's strange that a lot of people are just idling, but the wait today was 4 hours to get in, and it's like an amusement park. With a new ride, except this ride is they just reopened an old one in an old part of town. That's all cool though. I'm just taking a little break from my day-to-day. See what's going on. Are they gonna do something? I've never watched this before. I've always just run past it. Let's stand on this mat. The spectator mat. Who's that? The wait time was 4 hours, I believe. I think I opened it up about 4 hours ago. Oh, I have a letter. Unread message. If you haven't seen me play this game yet, I did so
The
2 days ago.
Guide you. Walk with the earth.
I'm at level 4, which is a great level, a great number. And I haven't had to kill anything yet. I haven't had to hurt anybody. Oh, my auction expired, but I think that just means I get my apple back. Which is totally fine with me. Also, it looks like I'm carrying around some random things. You know, this innkeeper might want to
Hail.
take. I don't need the apples. I don't need the leather scraps. I need the cloth. I want to keep the majority of these survival tools, but
Walk with
look how
the earth.
identical we all are. These guys are saving the horde. They know what they're doing. I'm just kind of present. A witness to this reality. I've been all over the World of Warcraft, you know. I've been all over the world. But I never really like enjoyed it because I was always rushing to the next part. You know? I've never been in here. Never been in here. So yeah, it's a cool, some cool mats, little storage device. Little pile of bones. I had no idea. They were so adamant about keeping bones around here, although I guess some of my quests imply that that's a goal. I've been to Orgrimmar already. I've been to Thunder Bluff. I've been to Minduratar, etc. And I've been over here. Not over to Silverpine, but to not the Western Plaguelands. I've been to the Undercity, and I've been over in Death Knell. I actually made the most friends in Death Knell. That's where it was easier to get attention about my healing and peaceful nature over there. This does seem like a peaceful tribe, but they do seem insistent upon hunting down animals and bringing back animal parts to various people. But that's not my goal right now. I was going to meditate for a second. Like I said, this is just like a midday break for me. I got stuff I gotta get back to, but I did want to just see this place, see the beauty of it. It reminds me of a past that I had. Disco from Pizza Party. I think it might be found offensive by some people to not push myself as hard as possible to get to level 60 as fast as possible. It seems difficult for a lot of people to wrap their head around, especially what I've seen online of people's goals and their dreams. Everyone wants to get to Molten Core as fast as possible and start accumulating gear. I don't know what the long-term goal is. Since if I wanted to, I could just pop into regular World of Warcraft and be there. So what's the difference? What's the aspiration? If you don't know, I believe the reason that WoW Classic exists now is because there was a lot of private servers that people were hosting. And they broke all the terms of service, and in order to maintain those fans, Blizzard seems to have created this alternate world to preserve the vanilla gameplay. And that was the aspiration. That's why the server queues are so long, we speculate. Because the servers were designed just basically for the groups of people. It was 150,000, I believe, active accounts that were playing just on those private servers. And so this is probably the capacity for that, just to kind of maintain control. And I think a lot more people showed up, including myself. I wasn't on one of those private servers. I didn't want to break the terms of service, obviously. But I more so didn't really know about them. I didn't really hear about them until they were closing down. It's interesting being in this place under these conditions because I feel really peaceful, even though it's obviously the World of Warcraft. And I've been doing that for a while. I haven't attacked or hurt another player this year in any game. And I'll admit there's been some destruction. I've smashed up some rocks in some meditation games. I've burned wood, a fireplace game. There's been some secondary destruction, but there hasn't been any intentional destruction of personal property. There hasn't been anything like that. And that kind of mentality and those principles, they keep building in every game, in every experience that I continue to build. There's a question about being able to move into normal World of Warcraft. I'm assuming I would guess that's what the intention is. Is that I'm assuming certain levels of players will, once they finish up all the end game stuff, they'll be inspired to jump into the normal game. I don't know what to call it. Is it normal World of Warcraft? I don't know. But I think that people will just want to transfer their new character over there once they've developed them all the way up. I don't know if I will get there. I would say that I'm totally for it. I have been healing players in groups and benefiting from the experience points. And that's how I got to 4. That and bits of exploration. Most quests seem like they have just straight up destruction as their goal. And so for me to solicit the help of somebody to defeat monsters is not in my it's not in my goal set.
Greetings, traveler.
If I took this quest, I wouldn't, according to my principles, I wouldn't want to ask somebody to help me kill monsters for me. I don't want to create the demand of violence, but if they're already going to do that and they're going to get hurt, then I don't mind, tossing a Mark of the Wild and a rejuvenation at them in their endeavors and being part of the world that I'm in. I could just not be here at all, but then I think that's denying existence from happening, and I don't want to do that. I want to continue to exist, and I want to appreciate. There's so much beauty in this game, in this world, just with the color palette and the render speeds are really refreshing. Just how fast this game. When I originally played it, it was on a laptop. I don't know, 40, 50 video cards ago. 40 to 50 NVIDIA video cards ago. And I did not get 60 frames a second in any circumstances. Eventually I upgraded things and kind of caught up, but now with modern hardware, it's a completely different feeling than it once was. And today I just feel like being a villager in this town. Can you give these guys more? Wow, they've got a more powerful spell already. It was actually pretty entertaining to be up in Brill and helping out with quests for the people who are up in why do I keep going to Silverpine? It's up here. Over there, and just healing people and giving them Mark of the Wild, and it was deadly. It was really deadly because I was such a low level, and I would just pull all kinds of monsters. Seems like there's a lot of active participants still going on.
How may I aid you?
What do you
Peace, friend.
Peace. To you too. I do have a couple quests. Rite of Vision seems like it'll be very difficult to accomplish. And the hunt begins and the Rite of Strength, once again, difficult to accomplish. And it's funny because I know exactly what I'd need to do and how much effort it would be necessary. But I don't have the drive to do it. I'm actually, if anything, trying to combat that drive. Trying to let it soak in this world.
I have just the thing for you.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Actually, I think I want to spend some time in this tent. Wow. I didn't see this quest before, I don't think. Which is funny, because I've spent so much time just in this town.
What brings you here?
Maybe I did trophies for quills. Yeah. Hunt the swoop. It's
Ancestors watch over you.
It's a supply and demand thing. You can hang out here for a second then. Just in this mental place. There's a question about my story, my avatar's story, and it's not very. It's pretty intense for as little time I've been played and how dangerous the world has been. It started down here in Red Cloud Mesa. There was probably 100 other Tauren all starting at the same time. And that was a lot of people just idling down here. And I explored the Red Cloud Mesa for a little bit. And once I had my fill of exploration, I moved up here in a Bloodhoof village. And nobody was here. Everybody was still starting out. And then I moved up to Thunder Bluff. Went and meditated at the Spirit Rise, talked to the Wind Rider, and then realized I couldn't go anywhere yet because you have to have a connected Wind Rider. So went over into the Barrens to Camp Tarajo, up to the Crossroads, over to Durtar, up to Orgrimmar, explored a little bit around here, put my apples up on the auction house, and then came out. There was a lot of people who were kind of stuck over here, just right outside the gate. They seemed stuck in time, and it was fun to meet them under those conditions. And then I took the Zeppelin, which apparently wasn't working on every server, but it was working on this one. Took it over to, let's do it right this time, Trisfall Glades up here. And went down into Brill, started meeting up with people, came down to Death Knell, put Mark of the Wild on every skeleton I could find. And then I started healing people around here until somebody added me to a party. And then I just continued to heal them, picking up coins off of sparkling skeletons until that was the end of their quests, and I got kicked out of the group, and I moved back around healing and being invited to parties. And then I came back to Brill, where one of the people who had been healing over here invited me to join their guild. And then I decided that I should come back and accept my responsibilities back here at Red Cloud Mesa, because my Hearthstone was still functional there. And after that, I really evaluated the quest and I think it's important that people seek their goals, but even this this quest directions, perhaps someday soon you'll be welcomed into the great city of Thunder Bluff, but before that can happen, you must prove yourself. That wasn't true. I went up there and I was welcome, and so I can't just dive in at everybody telling me what they want me to do, because that's a system you can get lost in. So I'm really trying to analyze what the value of my experience, what the joys of opportunity, and what I really want to do with my time in this world. And I wish there were more opportunities to just help people. Just jump in and work together with people. We've had a lot of discussion about the philosophies that revolve these behaviors.
What you want? Are you
I haven't talked to you
doing
yet. Oh, okay.
See ya later.
See you later. But I'm developing patience. There are some people who have said they wanted to play and work with me in this healing capacity, but because of the server queues and time zones, it's difficult to coordinate. Oh no. I have to get rid of that. There was a question about thorns, and I got rid of it too fast, but it was, will I use it? And it's a buff like Mark of the Wild, except it does damage to any enemy that attacks you, which is not what I want to do. I don't want to damage. I don't want to take. I do have two skills to. Is it in here? Mining and skinning. I haven't really been about mining because I don't want to destroy the veins and the stones within them. I'm willing to. It's a gamble, really. It's a gamble, and maybe if I commit some level of destruction that justifies it or makes more sense, then I'll engage in mining. But the only profession I feel comfortable with that doesn't lead to destruction is skinning, because it doesn't. I won't defeat the monster, but or enemy or animal, creature, NPC. I won't attack and defeat them, but if they are already on the ground, before they fade away, I can preserve them. Nice. That was actually easier. I can preserve the remnants of the animal through skinning without destroying anything. And so that's where I'm at. That's that is exactly where I'm at. It's actually, if I can be completely honest, there's this strange window between the first instance and now. You need to be at least like level 15, I believe, to start healing people in an instance. And once I could get pulled into an instance circuit, then I could be consistently healing people throughout the game. I wouldn't mind repeating instances. It's not that much different than repeating monster hunting. And I did just realize that I can do some of this Rite of Vision stuff. I can get a Wellstones and Ambercorns if they just keep appearing around this well out here. I can't, these monsters with their orange numbers will seek me out at a much greater radius than one with a yellow or green radius. But in theory, I don't have to defeat anything for this Rite of Vision. So I'm just looking for Ambercorns and this motley crew over here. You know, I really need to build out some macros for all the emotes I want to do. I have had some ideas about some peaceful activities I could engage in. I did realize that unlike a lot of games, a lot of multiplayer games, there is an economy and there is a way to trade money between players. There's a lot of activities that I could engage in, artistic ones, since I already have a lot of experience. And, oh, there's a wellstone. Let's see. Oh, that guy's hungry. This game of dodging and running. I wonder if I can get it before that goblin gets to me. I think that's at all possible. These wellstones are just here to be taken. It's a strange stealth game. It's walking away. They're probably designed to constantly be within range. But I think there's at least potential here. This guy looks like trouble. If you could just step away. Yeah, here we go, for it. Get it. Oh, there's no way. That is not a reasonable window. Maybe if I pull them off far enough away, then they'll move to a different zone. Thank goodness for rejuvenate. There's been times in this game, and it's kind of similar to right now, where all of the players seem to be in a different part of the world. They all seem to be jumbled up. And there's been phases where I need to wave to that guy. It's really important to be polite to the other players in the world. I think he's at least going for swoops. But perhaps I can oh, he's got Moonfire too. Perhaps I can be close enough to his actions to benefit. Which is a lot of the quandary of peacefulness, is that regardless of my attitude, I'm still benefiting from a system that's been violent for some time. In one way or another. I think, let's see if I can build out that macro. I'm not really sure how to do it. I think I know how to. Let's just do nope. Does that do it? Save the wave. No, that's awesome. It's awesome. Also, you know that I've played some games in the non-combative way, but I wanted to offer the opportunity to have the entire experience, as far as I go, documented and saved and backed up online as a kind of evidence, documentarian, traditional. And so far that's the case. I mean, it's only been a couple hours, but every experience so far, every action has been documented. And nobody wants to mess with these people. Nobody wants to, maybe the amber corn has been replenished over here. Uh-oh, east of town. Somebody might be coming up. Somebody who might need some healing. Hopefully it'll be an overzealous player who needs some help, and that was my macro. I'll need some healing, and then we can become fast friends, and then move forward from there. There's a question if there's other friendly moves I can do. And I believe so. There's definitely the classic dance. New. Let's see if there's a good dancing icon in here. It's a wave. It's kind of a hurricane thing. Should be. This looks like a dance. All these are moves, skills. That one's awful. Oh, here we go. That's dance for sure. It's easy. And save. I'm gonna fill up this bar with helpful skills. So now it's shortcut. And I'm getting some skins in the process. Giving back to my culture. Participating in the world. Of my goals, I'm most weary of little animals like this one. Because if I were to right click, see that? I'm in combat, I'm aggressive. If he walked up to me, I would automatically take this hunting knife that I'm suddenly armed with, and skinning knife, I'm sorry. I'll just put that back in the bag. There we go. And then it would be the most destruction that I've committed in this game. So I'm trying to avoid that. Hang out by the well. Camp out by the well. I thought there might be an amber corn over here. Maybe there's some in the trees. I saw one once over in these trees too. That's why I was idling over there. Oh, excuse me. Maybe it was these trees. It seems totally likely that somebody will be on their way over here. But it's definitely, I think, very unlikely that anybody's going to be an alternate character already. I don't think anybody's creating their alt right now. I've completed maybe 2 or 3 quests. Is there a log of that somewhere? Probably online somewhere. Where I had to deliver a letter, and I didn't really read the text or anything. Back up. It seems like the farthest one, furthest. Excuse me. Maybe there's some amber corns around here too. You gotta look out for these swoops. These cougars. I don't even want to get that far from the beginning zone. Or the street. The safe street. This leather is gonna be worth something on the market. If I if this game is similar to the experiences I've had in World of Warcraft in the past, a lot of the crafting things end up becoming incredibly valuable because people are trying to develop their skills in leather working, and you just have to make a lot of things. And the time it takes to make things and the value that you create with the things you make ends up justifying the purchase of goods, purchase of leathers at a pretty high rate, especially the low-level light leathers. So we'll see. We'll see about all of that. That is a another option, is auction house speculation. I don't know if any of those mods will work, but I distinctly remember a friend who, and only now suddenly do I remember it, now that I've been talking about the market demand, the auction house tools that would, there's an active auction house built into the game that you put goods up on, and then people can bid on them, and you can have it's an eBay, it's a World of Warcraft eBay. Look at this, another ambercorn. I think this is a dream come true right here. I think I've earned a little opportunity for this macro. I hope I didn't dance with the ambercorn while it was disappearing. Alright, I feel better. Let's give him a rejuvenate. Heal him up. Also, doesn't it look nice without the user interface up here? Oh yeah. You can't type, or oh yeah. Once again, I can't ask him to attack or fight for me, because that kind of really goes against. I don't want to create violence. I don't want to create opportunities for violence. Just get it from here. Come on. Oh, you goblin. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Is there any way we can negotiate an opportunity where I don't invade your territory and we just trade one of those wellstones? Oh. Maybe while he's resetting. Be the perfect time. Gotta get real close. Okay. Let's bring him over here. Let's bring these guys over here. Let's bring you a little bit away. I got worried because I right-clicked. And I won't get any credit or anything for this guy's attacks. And now I have access to a wellstone. It's wonderful news. I'm supposed to collect wellstones for a quest. That's all I'm saying. Be safe. No time. Well, 2 misses though. Perfect. I need to apologize. And we achieved that. See you around. Good luck with armed practice. There it is. Where does the where do I gotta go for that? Right down here. Back to Bloodhoof Village. I don't know, I guess you can expect certain things like that from somebody named Hyperbole, who's running around punching things. I'm not here to decide what's right for other people. I'm here to explore what's right for me and participate as fully as I can in this world, as long as I don't violate my own principles. That's a difficult endeavor, especially in a day-to-day life. It's a really difficult thing to maintain your principles, but also continue to conduct yourself in the environment you find yourself in. Maybe not all the time, but in a lot of circumstances, those things can be at odds. So it's one of the reasons that I love video games, is the opportunity to develop those skills and challenge things and recognize your strengths and simulate experiences, simulate interactions.
I've been expecting you.
Nice to see you again. So if you gather enough wellstones from around the water wells and ambercorn from beneath the trees, I will prepare the water of the seers for you. Alright. I see you've learned to gather from our sacred land. I guess that's true. It will take but a moment for me to brew the water of the seers. And there it is. A big ol' boost. I think I need shoes more, right? Yes, I'm not wearing shoes. But cloaks are harder to come by. I don't know. Oh, you just I don't get them now. This is, I think I've made this mistake every time I've ever completed a quest. I just assumed. Consume the water of seers in front of the tribal fire in Bloodhoof village and follow the vision. Alright.
May the eternal sun shine among.
Now this is the kind of tribal experience I was hoping for. Inventory. I guess you want me to oh no, this is the water.
I've been
you want a heart and a femur.
We
and stuff.
shall meet again.
Yes, we shall. Just not right now. And I'm at level 5 now, so that's a big boost for me. And I'll just go ahead and I need a tribal fire. This is a cool tribal fire. Really like how it sounds. I'm do this in a cinematic way. Please try. I'm consuming the well water. I think that's how I do it. I wave my hands around with little leaves coming out of them. And just drinking the water. Drinking it up. There it is. I am now in a vision. Right? Stairs to the northwest. I didn't see the vision. Is that what I'm doing? No, not that one. This one. Did I miss the goal? Northwest. Did I swim across there? I didn't see anything. I don't know. I was trying to be cinematic and now I am. Now what? Northwest of this is maybe it's up here. Please. Some more amber corns. We're gonna need some more. There's a question if this is possible. And I haven't killed anything yet. Northwest. I think I'm supposed to follow a vision. I just didn't see anything. This cave is to the northwest, though. I feel confident. Wow. Dig site. I don't think this is the right place. I was trying to explore it a little bit, though. That's the level of confidence I have right now, too. I will safely traverse this land. Level 5 wolves fighting me. I'm looking at the edges for northwest. Okay. I don't think there's anything up here. I'm heading back to see if there might be more insight down there. Yeah, that was one of the inspirations. It's the film Hacksaw Ridge. I guess inspirations to keep going. I'd seen it after I had first encountered the idea. But the film is about a man who doesn't want to fight, but he still goes into World War II. So he helps people. As a unarmed soldier, and people just let him do it because, I mean, he's there and he's on their side. So that's I guess that's the attitude I'm okay with. Like I don't intend to be a dramatic hero, the first person to take out all the monsters in Molten Core by myself. That's not my aspiration. I have different ones. And then it's one of my favorite things about video games is the opportunity to explore all the different directions we can go. I don't think these guys are gonna help me out with my crystal vision.
Hail.
Do you know where do you know where my vision quest? Hello, brave, strong Bash. Do you know where my vision quest is supposed to lead me to? Northwest. This is oh wow. I think this person's about to do the same quest. But I guess I'm gonna have to take a break. It's the end of this experience for today. Thank everybody for watching. I'm gonna head over to this inn, and I think there's gonna be something to be said about all the different decisions that I've been making. I'm really trying to explore so many things. And I can't wait to do it. I want to get out of here because I need to get back to what I'm what I'm working on. But that was a good run. I made it to level 5, and now I'm about to let somebody else hop into this world. Didn't realize how late it was. Thanks for watching. My name is Gold Vision, and have a great day.